Welcome to The Explainer. You know that feeling when studying just feels like an endless grind and nothing seems to stick in your brain? Well, you are in the exact right place. Today, we're diving into the absolute best science-backed cheat codes to level up your brain and completely crush your study goals. We've turned all that heavy research into a simple playbook just for you. So we've all faced the final boss of studying, right? You pull a massive all-nighter, drink way too much coffee, power through chapter after chapter, only to stare at the test the very next morning and realize your mind is completely blank. It is literally the most frustrating feeling. But here is the amazing news. It's not a flaw in your intelligence at all. It's just a flaw in the strategy. To defeat this boss, here is our mission map for today's explainer. We'll cover the ultimate study struggle, mastering your time, hacking your memory, the famous Feynman technique, setting up your digital super toolkit, and finally, building your winning routine. Let's jump right in. All right, step 1, the ultimate study struggle. Every hero's journey starts with prep. You simply can't go into battle with zero health and zero stamina. Your brain is the high-performance engine, and it desperately needs the right fuel before you jump into the academic fray. Science actually tells us you need a minimum of 7 hours of sleep. If you skip sleep, it's basically like trying to save data to a broken hard drive. It's just not going to work. And right alongside that sleep, you need 2 liters of water right by your side. Intense learning burns through your brain's hydration like a race car engine. Dehydration instantly kills your focus, so definitely keep that water bottle close. And you know what your first real environmental enemy is? A chaotic, messy workspace. It literally causes subconscious anxiety. You lose precious time looking for things, and it completely shatters your attention. On the flip side, a clean desk is your fortress of focus. It gives you high output, a totally calm mind, and laser precision. Clear your desk, clear your mind. Moving right along to step 2, master your time. Now that your physical environment is sorted, let's equip our first massive power-up, mastering the clock so you never, ever feel overwhelmed again. Enter the famous Pomodoro technique, developed by Francesco Cirillo back in the late 80s. The magic number here is 25. That represents 25 minutes of unbreakable, hyper-focused study time to completely shatter your procrastination. It makes that giant mountain of studying look like a really tiny, manageable hill. So here is the exact playbook. Pick one single task. Grind for 25 minutes without checking your phone, and seriously, your phone is your biggest enemy here. Then, reward your brain with a short 3 to 5 minute break. After you complete 4 of these 25-minute rounds, take a mega break of 15 to 30 minutes. This cycle is amazing because it keeps your energy sky high and totally prevents mental burnout. But how do you decide what to actually tackle during those 25-minute sprints? We use the Eisenhower matrix. This brilliantly helps you brutally filter out distractions by dividing your tasks into 4 simple quadrants. If it's urgent and important, you do it right now. If it's important but not urgent, you schedule it. And if it's neither, just drop it completely. You really only want to focus on what actually moves the needle. Step 3, let's hack your memory. Okay, it's time to literally hack your memory and defeat that evil psychological concept known as the forgetting curve. Listen, passive reading is a massive trap. Highlighting and rereading just gives you the illusion of competence. To actually lock information in, you must use active recall. This means closing the book, testing yourself, and retrieving the data directly from your own brain. It's that actual struggle of remembering that creates a super strong neural pathway. Discovered by scientist Hermann Ebbinghaus, spaced repetition is a total game changer. Instead of cramming the night before, you review your notes at these specific, increasing intervals: 1 day, 3 days, 1 week, and then 1 month. Studies show that if you do this, you boost your long-term retention by a staggering 200%. You basically learn it once, and you keep it forever. On to step 4, the Feynman technique. Are you ready for the ultimate boss-slaying super move? Let me introduce you to the legendary physicist Richard Feynman. He was a total genius, not just because of what he knew, but because of how he learned. This quote is your new golden rule. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. If you find yourself hiding behind complex academic jargon, you probably only have a superficial knowledge of the topic. But don't worry, we have a framework to fix that instantly. Just follow Feynman's 4 simple steps. First, choose your concept. Second, try teaching it out loud as if you're talking to a 5-year-old child. Third, when you get stuck, and trust me, you will get stuck, identify exactly where you stumbled. That is your knowledge gap. Go right back to the source material to fill it. Finally, step 4, use a fun analogy from everyday life to make that complex idea stick forever. Step 5, your digital super toolkit. So you've got the techniques, you have the mindset, and now you just need your digital armor. Let's do a rapid-fire inventory check of the absolute best apps available today to automate your success. Use Notion as your ultimate main hub for all your notes and schedules. Use Anki or Quizlet because their algorithms automatically do the spaced repetition math for you with digital flashcards. And my absolute personal favorite, Forest. It gamifies your focus by literally growing a digital tree on your screen while you work. If you touch your phone to check social media, the tree dies. It's incredible for building real discipline. Finally, step 6, build your winning routine. You are fully equipped. You know the science, you've got the software downloaded. Now it's all about putting these elements together into an unbeatable, consistent daily routine. If you really want to supercharge things, combine everything we've talked about with speed reading techniques. Research shows this can literally quadruple your output. You process information faster, and your brain stays way more engaged. And crucially, remember to always reward yourself after a successful study session. Your brain thrives on positive reinforcement, so definitely treat yourself to something you love after putting in that hard work. Look at how far we've come in just a short time. You are now an absolute champion, fully equipped with the absolute best science-backed tools and strategies on the planet. The forgetting curve really doesn't stand a chance against you anymore. So I'll leave you with this final massive question. With all this power at your fingertips, what incredible goal are you going to completely dominate today? Get out there and crush it.